Over the course of these video shorts, we've been exploring the gifts of love and joy and peace, and today it's hope. Now, 2020 taught us many things. We rediscovered what it means to be community. Going on holiday in the UK never seemed so appealing. We discovered that the NHS and teachers really are angels. We discovered we all miss a good hug, and sometimes that it's just good to call someone. It also taught us that we simply don't know what's around the corner. We can hope or even pray all we like, but we can never guarantee that things are going to work out in exactly the way we'd like them to. Way back in 1999, an Australian film director called Baz Luhrmann wrote a song called Sunscreen, and it includes these words: "Don't worry about the future, or worry but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind. The kind that blindsides you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday." If you haven't heard the song, it's a classic, and I'd encourage you to give it a listen. These words encapsulate something of what it feels like as we approach 2021. We've all got hopes for the year ahead, just as we did have for 2020. Now, they may or may not come to fruition, and there's little point in holding on to them too tightly, as who knows where the year might take us. I mean, we reach a point where we think, what's the point? Should we give up hoping, dreaming what might be? After all, then we can't be disappointed, can we? Of course not, because where would the world be without hope? Instead, the bigger challenge is for us to place our hopes in the things that really matter. Now, I don't say this as someone who claims to always get it right. In fact, there have been many times in my life when I've got it completely wrong. However, my faith has taught me that when I shift my eyes from the despair of my own situation to the hope that I have in God, I am never let down. Paul, one of the most prolific writers in the Bible, wrote this: "I pray that God, the source of all hope, will infuse your lives with an abundance of joy and peace in the midst of your faith, so that your hope will overflow through the power of the Holy Spirit." Now, none of what Paul says there promises an easy ride, but don't you love the way that it speaks of joy for the moments when life is all going to plan, and peace for the moments when it's not? These are the words of someone who knew real life, with all of its twists and turns. As I stand here today, looking ahead to 2021, there's hope in the rollout of the COVID-19 vaccine. There's hope in the journey towards some sort of normality, and hope that this renewed sense of community we've found will remain. Unfortunately, all of these hopes and more are susceptible to the events of an idle Tuesday. So maybe, as we look to 2021, we should look for hope at the source.